As you know, tomorrow is Peace Day, and nobody is as excited for the big celebration as I am. I am! Not scientifically possible!
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome! It's another Titillating Tuesday, episode 88, and you've entered the Geekosphere with your host, the Comic Relief Crusader. Nice to see you all. Hope you had a pleasant weekend. Mine is full of rain, and it seems like the sun is finally coming out again. So, yay, hooray. No more dribbly drab weather for me, at least for the next couple of days. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Nice to see you all here. We already got like plenty of people in the purveyance of this particular panel of chattery going on here. I'm amazed I filled that full of peas. And we got Vince Womack, who's on the Rumbles and also on the YouTubes. Heidi ho, and all to you nerds and nerdettes. Nice to see you, Vince. And hail to you, Glenrod. Nice to see you, bud. Great that you're here, dude. And we also got the infamous Lord Thoft. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Great that you're all here. And we also have Stark of Iron that's also here. And he says, oh, hoy, hoy. Nice to see you, man. And we also have Sci-Fi says, down that's dropping in. Hey, dude, nice to see you, man. And our illustrious Penny, our lucky Penny is here. That's enjoying all the emoji cons that's here as well. And we also have coming in also Raziel Kane Reviews. Hello, you wonderful collectors and YouTubers. Nice to see you, dude. Great that you're here. Yeah, it's been an interesting weekend for me. Aside from all the rain and all that kind of stuff. Dang, if it doesn't rain, it pours. And wow, that metaphor is so true in my case, because apparently now I got to get my car fixed up because apparently the starter went on it on Tuesday. It's just one thing after another. Oh my God, I don't believe it. But it's been a good weekend. It's been a great weekend. Hope all you fathers out there had a very wonderful Father's Day. That you got doused with pleasure and affection from your wives and your kids, and hopefully none of them take you for granted for all the hard work that you put out there for providing for your families, because that's a big thing. We need dads. Dads are important, just as mothers are important too as well. And well, you know what? That being said, let's invite everybody onto the panel, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Alpion, how's it going, dude?
I'm good. I'm where fashion sits.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Is coleslaw ready?
Coleslaw is ready.
Yeah, awesome.
2 hours of playtime. It was good. I had a good Father's Day.
Did you?
Watch Ghost Rider 2 with Carla and Padawannabe, and laughed our asses off at Nick Cage, and it was great.
Oh yeah, every movie with Nick Cage I think is just awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch it for the plot. I just watch it for Nick Cage.
Oh man, yeah, he's so entertaining.
I know, right? Have you seen that? What was it? That one that he came out with last year with Pedro Pascal. What was it?
I still need to see that.
Weight of, oh my god,
I've
it's
heard
so
it's so
good.
good. I can't believe I haven't watched that yet. I need to get on that.
Exactly. Yeah, Nick Cage is definitely one of us.
I did see Mandy. Have you seen that? That movie's awesome. Like, you want to see Nick Cage go full Nick Cage? Mandy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, he's in a bathroom in like a tiger t-shirt and his like tidy whitey underwear, and he's screaming and going crazy. Ah! Classic Nick Cage screaming. It's
oh my god, that is next on my list. I swear to God. It's just so
kind of a fun revenge film too, Mandy. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Huh. Let's see. Yeah. Razel says, man, the movie with Pedro Pascal is so amazing. Yeah, I know, right? It's so funny. Man, it's just Nick Cage playing Nick Cage. You can't get more Nick Cage than that.
Right.
And we also have the geeky classic leftist, Tom. How's it going, man?
Good. Yeah, anything with Nick Cage is good. It's hard to disagree with that.
Oh God, yeah, I know, right?
He's the man.
Damn, he is the man. Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, and on top of that, just to be a true Elvis fan on top of that, because he's such a big Elvis fan, marrying Elvis's daughter on top of that, that's like the ultimate collection right there.
Elvis fan and Superman fan. That's one thing. He's a huge diehard Superman fan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Apparently,
he did technically get to see him in the Flash as Superman. As weird as it was like totally, yeah, that was weird.
Oh yeah, and he hated it.
Yeah.
No, right? Oh my God.
No, there's talk of him doing a separate role with the Noir Spider-Man.
Yeah, like an Amazon show. I'd be so down to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he enjoyed that role.
Black and white, like Sin City style or something. Oh man, that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be awesome to see
color.
that. Man, make it happen. And hey, Talking Man Nutty, Matt Sickman is one of my favorite with the Cage. Yeah.
Gosh, it's hard to pick a favorite for me. He has so many good roles, like The Rock, Face Off.
Yeah.
So many.
I haven't seen much of the newer stuff. I got to catch up on it. Like, I loved him in the Ghost Rider, though. I loved that Ghost Rider. He did a great job there.
Oh, big time. Con Air. I really
Con Air.
Yeah, that was a good one. Damn.
Even Kick-Ass, where he basically plays Batman in Kick-Ass.
Oh yeah, exactly. Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. That was Big Daddy. Yeah.
He was basically Batman. I love it.
And teaching his daughter, just to withstand a shot as he shoots her, with the bulletproof vest.
Yep.
Now, darling, now, babies, it's just gonna hurt a little bit. So just
right there.
It just takes her off her feet. And just, oh my God, I love it. Frig.
I gotta point out something. You mentioned it to me before the show, and now I'm looking at it. Canada, it's now snowing in Kenmore, and I just noticed that post. I'm like, wow, our carbon tax. Yes, carbon tax means something. Wait,
it does. It does.
Oh my God.
I had so many people, like when I returned to Alberta back in 2009. I had so many people said, "Oh yeah, one time, I think it was like last year or the year before, it snowed at least once every day, every month here in Alberta." I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I can believe that, because the very first time when I went to Alberta, I think it was like 96, and Tom, you followed actually later on.
Well, yeah, I crashed right there.
Yeah, it was like Labor Day weekend. And my brother was like, oh, hey, it's snowing outside. And it's like early in the morning, and I look outside, and it's like an inch of snow on the ground, and I'm just flabbergasted. I'm like, what in the 9th level of hell is this?
I remember having a hailstorm one time. The other time I was out there training in the hard camp, I was like, what the heck is a hailstorm? Random.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, you want to go swimming, later on this afternoon? I'm like, snow on the ground. What are you talking about? And it's like, oh no, that'll be gone by noontime. And sure enough, it was gone by noontime.
It's nice.
Yeah. It's just
Storm from X-Men is living in Canada.
You know what I love? I miss about Calgary is the thunderstorms because it cleans the air. You can smell the static in the air. I love that. I miss.
Oh
that.
yeah,
yeah. It was so amazing.
It's just a refreshing smell.
Yes.
That just comes after. You don't need any of those Febreze things. Those Febreze air fresheners. No, you just wait for a thunderstorm, and it's like, it feels so good. So
it does. Oh.
But anyway, as we usually have on this show, we go over a little segment, which I like to call Stupid News, to make all of you aware of all the stupidity that's going on this planet right now. So here we go. Here's Stupid News. And what do I have for Stupid News today? No. They had to change it to climate change now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it's not global warming and it's not global freezing. It's climate change, right? Anyway, this for Stupid News. What do I got here? This is a little bit older, but it's still kind of a goodie in a way. This from the San Francisco Chronicle. Apparently, rejecting the use of Latin X is transphobic.
What?
Yeah.
What does it have to do with trans people? Now they're just making stuff up. They're just making stuff up. Just stop.
And this is a little over a year old, but apparently, yeah. Forget proper grammar and the fact that Spanish is a totally Romance language like French, and and other languages of the ilk. Made up words is transphobic like Latinx. And therefore, I'm guessing if you heard anybody's fifis, you probably will get arrested too. On top of that, seeing how this comes from San Francisco, so
yeah, I saw that San Francisco Chronicle. I'm like, oh,
it makes sense.
Do we have to accept Ebonics as well?
Yeah, apparently, if there was any, which is not. So. But yeah, it makes sense coming from San Francisco, and yet still doesn't make sense at the same time.
Breathing is transphobic.
Apparently, yes. And peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are racist. So remember that one. Oh, and so is math. So
and British countrysides, just anything.
Yeah, and paintings.
Racist.
Yeah.
Me drinking this green tea is transphobic, I guess.
Oh, yes, apparently it is. So how dare you harm the plants? So they give life-sustaining goodness. Yeah. Find me the Spanish equivalent of what Latinx is supposed to be in Spanish, because there ain't none. you just won't. Exactly, Vince. Yeah, most languages are gendered. That's just the way it is. So
that's English language.
Yeah.
And most languages, like you said, most language, exactly. It's just
well, yeah, exactly, right? So let's see. And apparently from what Lenrod said, being to work on time is racist. Yep, that's racist too. So you can't have that. And Stark, I left my isms at San Francisco. Yeah, precisely.
There's a thing now between some young generation. They're saying there's a thing called time blindness, so that's why they have to be accepted to be late at work. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
How about you just set your clock?
Time blindness.
Yes.
Time blindness.
Making shit up.
You can just. That's why I'm late. How about you just set your clocks early? What the hell?
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Funny, man.
Why did we invent clocks then? And sundials. Even if you go further back, right? Vince, Senior X. Senior X. Oh my God.
Time blindness.
That's right. Oh, and the solar eclipse is racist too.
Yep.
Oh man.
It's all racist
Apparently
and phobic. Everything. Just everything is now.
Yes.
We just accept it. It's just
that's right. The entire universe is transphobic and racist and everything. So, that's right. God has it in for transphobic people. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, somehow I don't think so.
Did you walk with your right foot first before your left? That's racist.
Yep.
You must be
That part's
right.
racist, and if
Are
you do
you
the
right?
opposite, it's bigoted.
Racist. Yeah.
You just can't win.
I can't wait until I see a news article that comes out that's saying if you're right-handed, then you must have far-right views, or you must be I don't know, racist, or well, it is Pride Month still, and so I guess you must be transphobic if you're right-handed. Or it's good. No, it's going to be something more ridiculous. If you're right-handed, then you must be a white supremacist. There we go. We'll go with that.
If you wipe your buttocks when you're using the washroom with your left hand, then you're a phobic of some sort.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah.
So language means nothing. Language means nothing.
See, context means nothing, eh?
What a fun time to be alive.
I know, right? Getting to make fun of all this kind of stuff. It's so good.
Time blindness.
Time blindness. My God, I love that. Pride Month is lame. June is Dairy Month, at least here in Wisconsin. Oh, but that's right, Ledrod. That can't be, because apparently drinking milk is linked to.
Oh yeah, white milk. Yeah,
white supremacy.
White supremacy. If you drink white milk,
but
chocolate milk, you're okay.
Yeah,
soy milk, you're definitely good.
Yeah, exactly. So that's right. You're supporting all those hardworking brown cows. So, and I'm talking about the brown cows with alcohol in it. So not the other way around. Oh my God. Oh, well, then there you go. Just in the nick of time for a pop. How's it going, man?
Man, you're late. That's racist.
Yeah.
Oh,
racist.
I have the right icon for it then.
There
a
you go.
legend. He's a legend.
It's Pop showing his time blindness.
That's right. Now just
have to
had
accept
some
him being
things.
late, 'cause it's
Yeah,
time
had some
late.
things to take care of. Couldn't make it in time, so yeah.
Yeah, time blindness. It's a
That's
thing.
right. My God,
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing. Yeah, there was a prejudice based on the dominant hand you use that screwed up King George when they forced him to use his right hand. Oh yeah, that's right. Because apparently, way back when, if you used your left hand, something like, according to the Catholic Church, I believe it was, that was evil, or something like that. It was very weird. Yeah, because apparently, when my wife went to a Catholic school for a year, she said something along the lines that if you use your left hands, the nuns would, smack your hand with a ruler and force you to use your right. It's weird. So
I remember the nuns. Catechism.
What
be
if
left-handed.
Oh yeah.
What if you're ambidextrous?
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Lindrod,
your right hand and
talk about oppressed minorities. Let's talk about left-handed folks. Exactly. And you're right, Lindrod. Yeah, we should talk about gingers and left-handed folks. That's right.
How about left-handed gingers? Ooh.
Oh man.
Ooh, there we go. And let's see this next in stupid news, because apparently health is not a thing anymore either. Because it is what it is. From the Independent, drinking Coke and Pepsi may increase testicle size and testosterone production, study says.
Nope.
I do drink a lot of Pepsi and Coke, so
there we
I
go.
wondered why mine were so big. Now I know.
So, researchers claim the study demonstrated a high dose of Pepsi or Coca-Cola could promote testes growth and development. So, if that's the case,
I don't know.
I'm drinking a lot of Mountain Dew. That's somehow I doubt.
Dude, I would have been massive by now, and I'm not. So no, that's not right. No.
So they surveyed 100 people drinking Coke, and then what? They had them all drop their pants or something and show the. How do you study? How do you?
They had a ruler ready.
Conduct that study.
So,
drop your towel.
I did notice that. Exactly. We want you to drink 6 liters of Coke And then we want you to draw trow.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
we're
I'm
gonna find
diabetic,
out.
because I used to drink 2 liters of Coke a night gaming when I was younger. In my 20s, I'd have
Oh,
a 2-liter
God.
Coke. It's my fault, but yeah.
So for
no.
2 weeks, every night after you drink Pepsi, we want you to take a picture of your privates and give us a daily update. We want to see the progression.
Just measure them.
So they want you to send dick pics.
Basically,
Pretty much.
It's for science.
Yeah.
Send them to Sally in the
Why
front
do you have
desk.
like 20 dick pics in your phone? That's for science. It's for a study. Actually,
Yeah,
doing
that's
my
it.
part.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm doing
yeah.
my
Oh my
part.
god! Oh my jeez! I'm gonna have to grab that video somewhere. I'm doing my part. Oh my god! Yeah, I think it's probably just water retention, maybe.
I actually had to give up drinking Coke this week because I do Coke Zero, but due to the fact that
Yeah.
it turns out it might be messing with my eyes too. So like, I better give that
Ooh.
up. So it's
That's
so
right.
I'm just
And
green tea water.
diabetes.
Yep, that's why I'm
Exactly.
diabetic. That's on my fault. I don't know. So it is what
Yep.
it is.
So I choose not to believe the science on this one.
Yeah.
Um, call me crazy, call me anti-science, but I think they might have this wrong. So
I might have a drink of Coke on my birthday and on Christmas. That's all I'll leave it to. But the rest of the year, I'm going to give it up.
Oh
now
my-
as of this
oh
week,
my
actually.
god, Vince. Oh my god, Vince. I'm gonna do a similar study to see if the female genitalia changes. Oh my god.
I could say something, but you get booted. So never mind.
First get a government grant, and then it's for science, then it's legal.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know,
Go into a bar.
oh my
Hey,
God.
ladies, I'm conducting a new study.
Just drop trow. Let me see.
It's for science, Marty. What God?
She's blinding me with science.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God.
Weird science.
Oh, that's choking the Pepsi. Oh God, I love that movie. It's so good. And that music video. Jeez.
Mhm.
Yeah. But and hey Daniel, how's it going, man? Nice to see you, dude.
I
Made
still
it
like
just
my
in
Coke
time for Super
memorabilia.
News.
I have a lot of it, but
Yeah.
I'll save it for
There is a place here in Alberta that is literally a Coca-Cola shrine. It's
Ooh,
like
nice.
this humongous barn that's filled with nothing but Coke memorabilia.
That's great.
So-
I got a bunch like old
Wow.
Christmas stuff and old Teddy and the bear stuff. I love the stuff. I
Yeah.
drank it most of my life, but that's why I'm diabetic. So yeah, no, I still
Oh,
like
yeah.
it. I still collect it. But yeah,
Psycho Man 90, yeah, I gave up soda. Sparkling flavored water is a good substitute. Exactly.
that's what I'm
Precisely.
going to be doing actually, starting next week. Actually, so yeah.
Yeah. Because last night I told my wife, you know what? I really want to stay away from the pop. And because we've been drinking a little bit too much of it. And so I'm just going to juice right now. And I do end up drinking a lot of water during the day. And before the show started, I even had a cinnamon tea.
Ooh, yeah,
So-
teas are good for you. See, teas are really good for you.
Yeah.
Plus, on top of that, it has just as much caffeine in it than coffee does. So
Yeah.
pretty much. Vince wants to do they have some of the original ingredients in there too? Yeah, because remember that story that we heard as kids that Coke actually they made it with actual cocaine in it.
Cocaine.
Well, not just that.
Yeah.
Even from the 70s when we drank it as kids, they had sugar cane in it. Now it's fructose gluten.
Yeah, high fructose corn syrup, which
Yeah.
some soda companies are going back to their older formulas with pure sugar or
Yeah,
real
the sugar cane. Yeah, and
Yep.
actually, you can get
Yeah.
the Pepsi with sugar cane. It's only once a year they release it, usually in the summer. The sugar cane Pepsi, but that's it. But yeah, they're trying to get rid of the. So Coke hasn't had a version
Yeah.
of that yet. that I know of. I'd like to try it again.
Formula.
I think at one time there used to be a version of Dr. Pepper with real sugar in it, but it got shut down.
I love Dr.
Oh,
Pepper.
wow.
That's my.
Yeah.
There's a few breweries out here that will actually produce natural, pop with like natural ingredients. And
Yeah,
it
well,
actually
I remember-
tastes quite good.
Oh yeah, I got a Coke from Africa. It was shipped here. It's in one of the stores, and it had sugar cane in it. That's the way they make it over there.
Wow.
As somebody said in the room, it's in Europe too. They use sugar cane, I think, and also as well.
Mr.
So,
Pibb's my
guys-
favorite soda. I love Mr.
Oh
Pibb.
yeah.
It's like a combination of Coke and Dr. Pepper. I love it.
Oh, sweet. So,
I remember
guys,
Bernard Shirley.
if,
Sorry, yeah, Pepsi. And
oh, I do. Yeah, Pepsi and milk. Yeah, I remember. I tried that.
Ew.
So it's actually not too bad. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Believe it or not, it's really weird.
I mean, a root beer float.
So,
I mean,
yeah, pretty much. It's like
Yeah.
a river float. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But guys, if you choose to believe the science, then yeah, drink copious amounts of fructose corn syrup,
And then a few years
see what
later,
happens.
expect diabetes.
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 You're
Wilford Brimley.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn diabetes. Everybody
Oh,
remembers
man.
that commercial, man. It was
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
show it
do.
in Found Footage Fest. I watch those guys every week, and they actually showed the doctor that's next to him says diabetes, and he's a diabetes. It's like they
Diabetes.
couldn't
Yeah.
agree how to say it. It's like, what the hell?
Oh, he said it right. Just
Oh.
his way, you know?
Yeah.
Diabetes. So, but anyway, on to the news. And we got some news about Nintendo, which we actually covered a couple of weeks ago about, changing the script slightly on some of their stuff. And well, if DEI is anything, Nintendo of America is displaying it in spades.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, because apparently Nintendo of America manager James Wong describes gamers opposed to wokeness as angry bigots, previously encouraged racism against white people. Well, imagine my shock. So, because
What?
how could that possibly be a bad thing? Yeah. Because remember, you can't be racist against white people.
Yeah,
Like,
you call
you
people
can.
angry bigots, and then in the same line, you're being criticized for being racist to white people. So it's kind of
Yeah,
hypocritical.
exactly. It is. So, Nintendo of America, you've learned nothing, have you?
Talk about the elephant in the room.
Yes, and that's right. James, and apparently, he's blocked quite a few Twitter accounts. So already, with this news coming in, it's quite funny. So, yeah, exactly, Lenrod. Yeah, lots. You can't be racist against whites. Exactly. Oh my god. And hey, Jason, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing better. I hope the campaign
Hello.
is doing good. And yeah, and for that 2-member skull from you, dude. Yeah, thanks, man, for being a member. And if you want to be a member too, then you may. So just go ahead and click on that. Become a member today. And for you, well, what do I got for you? I got this one, man.
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing.
And thank you for because here we don't believe in racism. We're equal opportunity bigots. Oh, the badges I could wear. So, and just typing Wilfo gives you Wilford Brimley diabetes at the top search suggestions.
That's
Oh
pretty
my
funny.
God.
Still to this
I know.
day, like,
To this day. God bless that man. So,
yeah.
diabetes. Jeez. I love that clip. So,
I mean,
what's
literally
going-
every time I've ever heard diabetes like get mentioned, I think about Wilford Brimley, and I'm just like, oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Every time I hear the word diabetes, yeah, I think of him.
Yeah. Immediately, my mind goes to Wilford. Diabetes.
He gave so much to the world,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about diabetes. But what's going on with Nintendo of America? Well, James Wong, a content production systems manager, of course he is, at Nintendo of America, declared gamers who rightfully oppose wokeness in video games as angry bigots. He previously called for and encouraged racism against white people. Well, wow. How are you going to deal with the fact that Mario is a
He's
white?
white.
Yes. And Princess Peach
White.
is white.
I mean, look at that picture there. White.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
Luigi, white.
Like an
Yeah.
Italian plumber.
Yeah.
That's right. You know,
It's me.
he's not a John Leguizamo character.
I'm the racist plumber.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can you imagine then?
Having a pizza. That's a message.
If Nintendo with a Japanese, okay, because obviously Nintendo's Japanese, right? Used to be a card company way back when, before they even put out video games. Can you imagine if Nintendo America took the latest Mario game, took any of their games, right? Let's say Legend of Zelda, let's take Mario, and made him a black guy. Or East Indian, or oh God,
I'd want to say a bunch of things right now, but no.
Can you imagine the backlash? Well, we're doing this to be all inclusive because Mario's been too white for too long. So I would love to see that happen. Oh my God. Exactly. Mario, the Japanese Italian plumber, right? Yep, because he's multinational. So he fixes every problem. That's all around the world. But that came out poorly. But yeah, let's get Mexican Mario, please. Oh crap.
Work for the cartel and everything. He has the Italian in him. He works for the cartel.
He's got to say Princess Peach from the drug cartels in Mexico. Oh my God.
Him and Luigi in a lowrider.
Yeah.
No rider.
Smoking a big doobie and be like Cheech and Chong.
Directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yes, exactly.
Now it's like Cheech and Chong. Have Cheech and Chong in it. Have them be Mario and Luigi.
Oh my God.
Hey man, we gotta save the princess, man. The princess be taken by a turtle.
And don't forget, Abion Chong is Canadian too. And he's
a turtle. It spits fire, man. It's got a spike back and it spits fire, man. It took the princess.
Whoa, man.
We're gonna need to take these mushrooms, man. Only way for us to get more powerful enough, man. Take these mushrooms. Dude, that would actually work.
That would actually work.
It does fit.
It does.
It oddly fits.
We gotta go down this green pipe, man.
Oh God!
You gotta hit the green pipe.
Mario and the Magic Mushroom Kingdom.
Wow, man, what's going on? Oh, wow.
Whoa, dude, stupid balls. No, that's Koopa, dude.
It's like a big bullet chasing us, man. It has eyes and a mouth, man.
Mario's not home.
No, he's not home, man.
It's me, Mario. I've got the stuff. Let me in.
Ooh, Mario's
not home, man.
Mario's not here, man. Oh my God. No, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Flip City, how's it going? How's it going, man? Yeah, we're talking Mario and how Nintendo of America is, how white. Oh God, I can't even.
White supremacy.
White supremacy and Nintendo of America. There's a sentence you never thought would happen. So apparently Juan's comments. Oh God, I want that game to happen so much now. Mario and the Magic Mushroom Kingdom. I think I'm inadvertently giving Flip City some ideas. So Wong's comments came in the wake of ex-user Esco. Oh God, Esco Conchis. Oh, there's a very interesting name. Questioning the current crop of video games, asking, so if it ain't DEI and the corporate BS, why do modern games suck complete cheeks compared to the past? Are you defending the state of the industry? To which ex-user Airbagged responded, writing, 2024 is effing stacked with amazing games, and Downtrail isn't out yet. Oh, and Shadow of the Erd Tree isn't out yet. Oh, and Astrobot isn't out yet. Shut the F up.
I mean,
Okay.
Shadow of Erd Tree is not even its own game. It's an expansion pack.
Yeah, it is.
So it's
From
just
my
an add-on
understanding.
for a game that's been out for years.
Yeah. So, okay. So Wong responded, because remember, he's the content manager there.
And that's not even like a Nintendo game.
No, it isn't.
No.
Go figure. It's so weird. What have you boys been smoking?
The good stuff, man.
Nothing yet.
No.
Oh my God. It gives
I'm doing a voice. I'm not really high.
Oh God.
Or am I?
It gives new meaning to Paper Mario.
Oh yeah. Hey man, those papers, man.
I gotta roll. All right.
Oh yeah. So Wong responded to this comment, writing, "It feels like all these angry bigots were better people before their con idols gave them terms they should get mad about, when those terms and concepts have been around forever." And then he added, "You mean this thing from 2000 is woke? Always has been." No, it hasn't. I'm hating this term.
Oh,
I'm
he's got a
really
mask
rating-
on in his picture.
I know, right?
You know,
I hate when fucking people do that. Like,
I know.
are you really? Why do you have to wear a mask you're probably in a room by yourself taking a picture? That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
he's probably the kind of person that drives his car with his mask on. You know?
Yeah, by
Yeah, I
himself,
know.
all the windows rolled up. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore.
You
Free
do
yourself.
realize you're breathing in carbon dioxide, don't you? Oh my God. Let them pass out and crash. I don't care at this point. But I'm really hating this. I swear to God. Yes, I am. I'm serious.
Wongers.
But I mean, I'm hating this. Where it's like, oh, you mean this franchise? Well, it's always been woke. It's always been this. It's always been that. It's like, no, it hasn't.
No,
it never has.
I hate that line of thought. I mean, that's the same excuse people who use copium to try to cope with something. That's what they always say. Oh, it's like Star Trek has always been political, or Star Wars fan base has always been divisive.
Yeah.
Like, no, it hasn't.
No, exactly.
That's right.
Cope
He's been
harder.
wrong on so many levels. I see what you did there. Yeah, and they've been doing it to Doctor Who. It's always been about female empowerment, and it's always been like politically correct and stuff like that. No, it hasn't. It's just been adventures in space, and they're. You all know in the chat, whether you're watching on X or whether you're watching on Rumble or on YouTube, this is how they justify all the crap that they're releasing now. It's always been that way. It's always been woke. It's always been about, strong female characters and stuff like that. Not the way you're writing it. No, it hasn't. It's just been basically everybody on equal ground, and everybody having to do whatever it is they have to do in whatever particular film or show or whatever. That's just the way it is. So, but unsurprisingly, Wong is an adherent of identity politics and attempts to weaponize language to push the ideology. Well, imagine my shock. Back in December 2020, he wrote, "Am I the only one who's had a problem with the term PC master race? Because it feels like something a white person would say to make others feel inferior." To which he continued, "Much in the same way in the computer terms master and slave don't live completely rent-free in my head." I know, weird.
Wouldn't it be funny if that term was not even invented by a white person, and you just sound like a complete fucking idiot by saying that? Like, what if it was invented by a black person or an Asian person, or you know what I mean? Then you just sound like a downright idiot, because probably an Asian person probably came up with that too. Honestly,
Yeah,
they're actually
Master
terms.
race.
There's your master drive and your slave drive. That's a normal term in computer technology.
Yeah.
exactly. You know, like
I never
yeah,
once thought about that, like master race, and then like
I know.
immediately thought it was racist.
I know.
Mm.
In their minds, says Lenrod, everything is always what they wanted to be. To live in Fantasyland. Exactly. The shows were about
Welcome
good
to
shows
Fantasy
first and
Island.
foremost. Exactly. Not messaging. Well, time for work again later, everyone. Well, later, Lenrod. Nice to see you here, man. I really appreciate you being here. It's a computer term. Like what Tom said, you got your master drive, right? Your main drive, and then your slave drive. You know, it's kind of like your backup in a way.
Yeah.
So your secondary. And as for the PC master race, it's because, well,
that's a joke. It's like because they
Yeah.
hate console players, and there's console players, and there's the master. No, it's a joke within the
He's
gaming
taking that shit
community.
way too literally.
yeah,
they're just dumb now. They're reaching. It's just
because
Yeah,
at the
real
time
shit.
there were just so many games on PC that you couldn't get on a console.
Right.
the big box games. I used to love them.
Oh God, yeah, I know, right? But no, apparently this must mean that it's just some sort of I don't know what supremacist.
This masked
movement of
moron
some
is
sort?
just reaching.
Oh God, why?
And
do
he's
they
outing
hire these
himself as
people?
actual racist too.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, big time, big
He's an
time.
open racist. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Again, my icon feels somewhat appropriate because there's only so much stupid I can handle.
Mr.
Exactly.
Bunker. He was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I know. So in a follow-up, he added, it's more of a something socioeconomic complex thing going on. A flex on having more money and accessibility than others, than implying that others won't, can't, or shouldn't. Then he linked to a Wikipedia entry for master race writing. Well, I'm well aware that there's this thing too. It's for God's sake.
Wikipedia, because they're so trusted for reliable information.
He probably
Oh,
went on
yeah.
there and changed it to his own liking.
Anybody
Yeah.
could create a Wikipedia entry and edit it to what they want to say.
Exactly. You might as well have said Snopes, for God's sake. You know, you might as well. God almighty. It's just so dumb on so many levels. Frick. I mean, oh God. Talk about trying to find I don't know, everything.
And this thing
wrong
about more
with
money,
everything.
does he say we're privileged? That means we're rich. I'm struggling. I'm a starving artist. I'm white. Guess what? There's no privilege on my end. You work for what you get in this world. You work hard. Doesn't matter
Yep.
your color. And I know
Oh.
successful people of color. They work hard.
All
for what
white
they get.
people are privileged. All white people have an
I
amazing
think
life.
that's- Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
We've had
Yeah,
it easy.
see, Penny is headed out. So
Oh, okay, Penny. Nice to see you here.
Yep.
Penny.
Yeah, grandson away from is not heading out. Okay, Penny. Have fun
Take care.
and be safe and take care, and we'll see you soon. And yeah, Vince, yeah, screw my brain. They're reaching with social distancing. They can't even get a reach around anymore. I know, right? If you want a kick-ass PC, like Tom said, you save up for it.
Yes.
You know, that's all you have to
build it
do.
yourself. Learn to build it yourself. That's what I still want to do
Oh,
someday.
man.
Build my own.
Precisely.
like back in the
Precisely.
day of the mid 90s, it was all about building your own PC. There was even this wonderful network on cable at the time called Tech TV, which later
I
became
remember that.
Yep.
Yeah,
CD
yeah.
TV, which was awesome.
Yep.
Nowadays,
Well,
though, mind you, a graphics card's what, $2,000 for a 4090 Ti?
Yeah.
Oh, they're expensive.
Oh,
Holy crap.
God, I know,
Loved
right?
loved watching the screensavers on Tech TV with Patrick Norton and Leo Laporte, for those who might remember way back when.
I remember some of it. Now we have
Mm.
Linus Tech Tips. I love Linus
Yes,
Tech Tips. He's out of
yes.
BC. He's out of, and he knows his stuff, and I love
Oh
watching
yeah,
him.
yeah, I catch him sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah. Because I mean, back in the day, I wanted a good kick-ass system because mostly of what I bought were PC games, right?
Mm.
I bought a
Yep.
whole crap ton of Star Wars games. and you could only play them on the PC, right?
Yeah.
Until they actually came out on Nintendo 64, at the time. So, but I mean, I got like what was it, like Star Wars TIE Fighter and X-Wing and all the expansion packs that went along with it. I ended up getting Pod Racers, Shadows of the Empire, Force Commander, like all those kind of games at the time you could only get on PC. It's not that we think we're better than you. There's just at the time a lot more accessibility to a lot of other games that weren't on consoles. It's as simple as that.
Wasn't the original Knights of the Old Republic only PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a class. They're actually talking about remaking that and putting it to other consoles. But yeah, originally and that's one of the better games, they always say. But yeah, that's only PC. So yeah, PC games were very specific.
Exactly. A couple of years ago, I was still running a 386 as a small server. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's a great thing about that's the great thing about some of the older computers. You can use it as a small server. I was thinking about doing that myself, but that's a lot of technical work that I don't know how to do. So apparently it's not hard, but I just haven't had the time. But apparently, furthermore, in January 2021, he claimed rioters at the White House on January 6th did not want people like him to live. Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
This guy is so reaching. He wrote, I wrote this in a reply to this solo RT, but I'll say it here for posterity. These are fellow Americans who don't want human beings like me to exist. They may not say it, but their true intent lies within. They don't care about anything else and can't see that they're the sheep. For Pete's sake.
That's the most hypocritical load of BS I've ever seen. That was hypocritical. They're the ones.
No, nobody wants that, dude. I can't even deal with this level of stupid.
I know.
On the most part, I'm not going to say on the most part, people on the right and left, the ones that actually think with their minds, they just want good for everybody. They just want fairness and all across the board. They want everybody to be safe. They just don't want stuff shoved in their face. That's all everybody really wants in the end.
Exactly. This guy is.
Ciccolini here may talk like an idiot and look like an idiot, but don't let that
get no pity from me.
He really is an idiot.
Yep. Exactly. And hey, DJ Roddy G, how's it going, man? Nice to see you, dude.
For me, I'll tell you that much.
Exactly. Yeah, I think he is. Just slightly. And then he lists examples that he claims he was subjected to racism and prejudice. My God. Nintendo is such in great hands right now in America. Yay.
I'd be firing him.
First he wrote, oh, big dude. I would too. He'd be gone in a heartbeat. He wrote moments that I can recall, the strongest, of course, they're always the strongest ones, where I've experienced racism and prejudice. One, rest stop diner between San Francisco and LA. A trucker cap wearing white man looked at me when I emerged from the restroom, sitting down with a coffee mug in hand. He looked at me and just shook his head.
Yeah, it's because you're wearing a mask, you fucking weirdo.
If you were wearing a mask, you wouldn't care about your race. It's like you're wearing a mask inside. You're an idiot. That's why nothing to do with racism.
If you got out of the bathroom, maybe he was looking at you, maybe to, I don't know, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe
you didn't wash your hands in there, and shaking his head at that.
Maybe
immediately
how badly he needed to clean the toilet seat, probably. I don't know. Maybe you left a little surprise behind. Who knows?
The first thing they go is they want victimhood. So it's racist. You looked at me wrong. What? Stop.
Exactly.
To be victims.
Who cares? Excuse me. Copious amounts of phlegm. Who cares if a guy looked at you?
I know.
What? Apparently, this is a race crime or something now, or whatever. My God. And then he posted number 2. On my move to Cali to Washington, while driving through Oregon, I slowly drove base a truck with a banner that said, diversity is a code word for white genocide. It set a tone for the rest of the day, and I was uncomfortable when I ate lunch alone in a small town subway.
I mean,
what? And what's the racist part there? What's I don't get it. What? I don't. There's nothing
racist.
racist.
Offended by that banner, you see. It ruins his day.
Yeah, I
And
think
his-
the
and his
part.
sandwich.
I think what really made him uncomfortable was the fact that he went to a Subway
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alone.
alone.
Like that last sentence
Yeah.
is so depressing and miserable and pathetic.
Maybe they only had white bread left. So
Oh, and how did that eat a sandwich?
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
white
Oh my
bread
God.
and mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No
yes.
mustard. No spicy mustard. No
Definitely
regular
no
mustard.
mustard.
yeah,
Yeah.
no
just
flavor, just white
mayonnaise.
bread and mayo. It's like holy
Exactly.
You
jeez.
wouldn't want to offend them and
How
give
much
them,
weight
you
is
know.
going on here? What the hell?
Yeah. It's like-
And how does he
Oh
eat
my-
his sandwich with his mask on?
That's right.
Bumps
That's
into the
right.
Oh man! Oh God! Oh man!
Oh my God.
I bet he's one of those weirdos that when he's eating, he doesn't take the mask fully off. He just like moves it to the side, puts a
Yeah,
little bit of food
or
in his
that's
mouth,
what it is.
puts
Lifts
the
up
mask
the-
back on for chewing.
Yep.
Fucking
I've
He probably
seen that.
ended up getting
I've
a mask
seen
from
that.
Alyssa Milano, and the mask was actually crocheted or something like that. He probably fit it through the holes. Yeah.
She was my teenage crush. Don't go.
I'm sorry. She's an idiot.
I know she's a weirdo now.
Um,
Still hot.
or he could have thought why the glory hole attendant was taking a break. Ah, yeah, that's probably it too. Yeah.
Bravo, Vince.
So-
That was awesome.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, it was most definitely Subway, because I hear for some odd reason that all the Subways down in the States are really bad. I don't know why.
I love Subway up here. I do love Subway.
I like
Yeah,
Subway.
we got
I eat there quite
good
often.
Subway.
I have one like
Yeah,
right around
okay.
the corner that I walk to, and they're pretty good.
Oh, there you go. What do you get at Subway?
I usually get like a foot long Italian and Italian herbs and cheese, Black Forest ham,
Ooh,
like-
yeah,
like a
there you
steak
like
go.
and
a bun-
cheese.
with like all the vegetables and stuff.
Mm,
Either
there
the
we go.
cold cut or the
Spicy
steak
Italian
and
for me.
cheese.
Yeah.
mm. There we go. So then Juan questioned, what are their motivations? From my perspective, racial superiority, superiority, control, and greed. These folks are all about the us versus them. In short, it's like they don't want people of color to exist. That's my take. Sad.
What
And
a
then he
moron.
concluded-
I'm going to say this right now. He's a moron.
I'm having to reposition my microphone in case my forehead hits my desk.
Yeah, I'm wanting to throw something across the room and hope his face. No, I just.
That's right. Live in the kitchen from Texas. Bob's
Dying.
Bam. From the easy chair. Bam.
Yeah,
Man.
exactly.
People
You're
are
making
so,
him work. What the heck? Pop is
people
doing
are
something.
so soft now. The world is
I
gotten so
know.
soft.
I know. We're in two different societies. We're divided on everything. Every
Yeah.
level of society and culture. We are divided.
Wait.
There's a great
I know
gulf.
what's going on. I know what's going on, guys. The multiverse is
okay.
expanding. It's
No,
multiple
Ah,
He literally lives in Minority Report, where he's like accusing people of crimes that haven't even fucking happened yet.
I know.
I know.
Oh, you look suspicious, therefore you are a racist. You look like a
That's-
racist, so you're a racist.
that's
You're gonna do
right.
a racist act. I have my precogs. They looked into it. Fuck.
I wouldn't trust him much. All the
A guy-
precogs in that movie was white.
a
So,
He shook his head at me. I was so uncomfortable the whole
oh my
day.
God.
Ruined. Like, really, man?
Yeah.
He
So
looked
then he
at
grown
me
ass man.
funny. He looked
Some
at
more-
me funny.
I know. My
Grown-ass
feces
human
felt so
being.
Squishy.
Yeah.
I know. So when
You're
she
not a
concluded,
child. Oh my god.
some more perspective. It's these same people who don't care about someone like me, but also younger children, youth, older people. They attack the meek with words and physical harm. It's so cold-blooded. I have to tell my parents in their late 70s to be safe. It's horrific. Oh my God. You're gonna run to your parents. That's what you're gonna do. This is
How
the
old
type
is
of
this
person that we're. I haven't the faintest idea, but I'm
Too old
I'm
to be acting like
guessing-
this on the internet, that's for sure.
Acting like
Yeah,
a
that's
5-year-old victim. I'm poor me. Poor. Shut
And-
up.
Didn't even give an example of one legitimate racial attack. on
No,
him.
nothing.
Not
No,
one.
nothing. So, so Wong apparently previously shared a story about the truck back in November 2020, where he wrote a thread 5 years ago When I was driving from California to Washington after getting the job, I drove through Oregon. I don't remember if it happened before or after I stayed with my friend and his family in Beaverton, but I was approaching a pickup truck on the highway. And it was a pickup truck with a trailer with bales of hay. The hay was covered by vinyl signs on each side. As I approached the rear, then I was beside the trailer. I was able to read the sign. Diversity is a code word for white genocide. And it had a URL and a hashtag. Oh no.
Notice how many extensions there are? 4 of 12. He just rants on in this long tweet. There's 4 of 12 tweets. Yeah,
apparently. So
if going through Oregon makes him feel like that, he would have a complete mental collapse driving through Texas.
Oh yeah, he would.
Tennessee or all those places. Yeah.
I know, right?
Call the funny farm. We got another one. He's just rocking in a corner in a fetal position.
Yep. Attack them with words. I always think of the 66 Batman show. Pow!
Wow.
Yeah, I do too.
I need that Batman shark repellent.
Yeah.
I need to get sprayed with that in the face.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, that'd be so awesome.
They don't have a real attack to talk about.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's like he's offended by everything. Let me give a point. There's one guy, there was a YouTuber. He went down, considered the most racist town in America. He did a video on it, and they asked why. And he went to the town. Everybody's nice to him. And they said, no, that's because the leader of the Ku Klux Klan is out there out in the outskirts. He went to visit them. He wanted to talk to them. The guy, there are whites, but he and the boss wasn't there, but one of the guys that worked for him was there. They had a good conversation. He said, it's not that I hate your people. It's that, and it was like, wow, it was very civil. So in the end, even people wake up. Generally, now I'm against white supremacy, all that jazz, but even they weren't like hating on a man. It's like you go to these South states, some of them are generally good people for the most part. That's just people are generally good where you go, and these idiots just want to cry. And if you pick your nose, it's racist. You take a fart, it's like anything is bad and racist now. They just cry.
Not that we're condoning the KKK.
Oh no, not at all.
No.
They're still disgusting.
You know what would make me sympathize with him in this story? If the truck driver tried to run him off the road after he saw he was Asian or something, like he's an Asian guy driving in my state, and then tries to do some crazy road rage shit. But apparently, all he did was have a sign, and then you got offended by a sign that was just out there. It wasn't even directly pointed at you.
And in reality, sadly, right now, for some reason, Asians are getting a lot of hate in the States and just worldwide. For some reason, there's a big hate on Jews and Asians for some reason. That's the current fad.
Weird.
Oh, yeah, there's like commercials now. Stop Jewish hate. You know,
there was a recent article out somewhere. I forgot. I saw it like last week. It was saying there's not an actual uptick in violence. It's just an uptick in the reporting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So no racism is good.
Very important.
Racism in general is just you're either a bad person or a good person. I don't care your sex, your creed, your color, your religion, anything. If you're a good person, that's all that matters. It's like, gosh, stop these people.
I hate the term treat people how they want to be treated. Nah, fuck that. Treat people how they deserve to be treated.
Yes. Perfectly.
Exactly.
That's right. Treat me how I want to be treated. No. Because you guys might have some really weird stipulation. I'm not just going to follow your weird rules in your clown world.
No.
I always say treat me like you want to be treated.
Yeah, treat me like royalty. Kiss my ass. It's like, no. I don't have to, actually.
No, I really don't.
I'll treat people like I want to be treated, just as a good human being and generally with kindness. That's all.
Yep. No, and I had that conversation about that exact same thing, Appion. Like where you have some YouTubers are like, let's just all get along. Let's just all try to be nice to each other. It's like, you know what? No, I don't have to do that because there are some people. Yeah, sure. At first, I'll treat them very civilly or something like that. Yeah. But if my opinion about something is going to be, quote unquote, shamed or knocked around a bit or something like that, all right, fine, I'll hold my own. But you know what, if you're going to start to insult me or something like that or call me names or whatever, I'm not going to go running to mommy and daddy. No, I'm going to fight back.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is. Enough of this, oh, you hurt my feelings. I have to tell everybody on the internet about it. Nobody gives a crap. You look at this post right here. He's only got one reply. He doesn't even have anybody that is giving him
himself
emojis or anything like that. Exactly. It's all about me.
He replied to himself. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow.
He's got one.
Wow.
It goes on and
he
on.
said, I felt afraid, and I felt like every car on the road was a white person. They probably were. Do you know where you're driving?
Yeah.
Oregon.
See, I'm pretty much the same thought as you. I to me, I'll treat people good at first, but if you start calling me phobic or racist because for no reason, I will get defensive on that and defend myself. It's like, no.
You go somewhere that's primarily white people, and you look around, surprised. Why are there so many white people here? Hello, McFly. Anybody home?
Yeah. Exactly. What are you doing, McFly? Vince, notice how the Stop Asian Hate magically disappeared when the perpetrators turned out to be humans with higher melanin concentration. Yes, it's amazing how that kind of happened. Isn't that rather odd, right?
Yeah.
So he goes on. Now, I can vividly remember being provoked, but I wasn't angry. Yeah, I wasn't, but I wasn't angry. No, you're such a strong human being. I drove past this truck afraid. I felt uncomfortable, as if suddenly every other car on that highway was driven by a white person. I felt afraid, like all eyes were on me. Fear, that's what I remember. I remember driving into a small town to eat a Subway because there wasn't going to be any food for much further into the drive, and that I needed to eat my food fast, play it cool, and then leave because everyone in there was white. Oh my God.
So he's totally racist.
No.
He's a racist piece of
Oh,
trash.
goodness.
And by the way, if you're going on a long road trip, there's called road snacks. You have a cooler, you get yourself prepared.
Yes.
So
have you heard of a grocery store?
Yes.
No? Have I got a
there's
surprise
probably too many
for
white
you,
people.
buddy?
Probably too many white people at the grocery store.
They're ethnic grocery stores.
Yeah,
they find one for his own ethnicity.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yep.
Oh
I was a
goodness.
gypsy in my 20s. I would travel Canada and you just pack your stuff, get ready, and travel.
What a fragile little
Exactly.
snowflake.
How does this
know.
guy
I
even
know.
exist in this society?
It seems like you should be in a bubble and just
He should
does.
be in a bubble. He should be in like a bubble wrap bubbles, so nothing can
Yes.
hurt him.
Vince on that,
Bubble
yeah.
boy.
Here we go. It sounds like
You want
paranoid
$500?
schizophrenia. Exactly.
Yes, I want $500. Bubble boy.
Actually, my
But,
brother used to work at a care
um,
home and work with a schizophrenic. He seems worse than a schizophrenic. I knew some of them are good. This guy's he's mentally damaged. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this guy needs help.
He comes
But
out. That was my
first,
other personality that wrote that post. Excuse them. They lash out from time to time.
Oh no!
But see that
they,
we're
them.
at the top of the
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's the paranoid schizophrenia. Yeah, they're all ganging up together. Seeing how we're at the top of the hour, we're just going to take a brief commercial break, and then get back to the article. So here we go.
Hey kids, what's for dinner?
Hit the vegetable button! Fast and easy, green and tasty, vegetable surprise. Easy pleasy, never greasy, avocado fries.
Introducing Shrubs. We're packed with a proprietary vegetable blend. Shrubs. Kids love them. Shrubs, the avocado-flavored frozen vegetable French fry treat. Shrubs.
And there you go, James Wong.
Wow.
There's something that you can take along with you. So that's,
Omega Mart. It's been ages since an Omega Mart ad.
I know. I got to remember the classics. Yes, Asian Lives Matter. You know what, Ronnie? DJ Ronnie G. Everyone's lives matter.
Yes,
everyone.
Exactly. Can
right?
I just say something? It's seeing Archie there. Imagine Archie Bunker in today's world television.
Oh boy,
he would hate everything. Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. Flip City
What do I
Magazine.
step out of? I'm jumping back in time. I can't.
I can't even.
I'm done.
deal-
Edith, I'm coming. It's like
That's it, Edith. We're going back to the 50s. Things made
Yep.
sense back then.
Exactly. Flip City Magazine. I only eat fig Newtons while road tripping. There you go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, bring food along with you. Yeah, and that was British beef.
with
Because
those
of the
teeth,
teeth.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So aren't fries already vegetables? They are,
know.
but now they're better, made with avocados. So,
Potato.
yeah.
Mash them, stick them in a stew.
But it goes on. But wait,
Oh,
there's
it
more.
goes. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Just
So
doesn't shut
basically,
up.
he's afraid of white people.
Yes.
He's afraid of
Essentially,
everything, even
he's
his own
afraid of white
shadow,
people.
because his own shadow could go white at any moment.
Oh, I know, right? So he goes on. I wasn't sure if other patrons were looking at me while I ate. Nobody looks at anybody while they're eating, unless they're a disgusting eater. I don't know. I was on alert for no good reason except that I didn't want to be provoked by anything or called out by anyone. I don't know. What?
Provoking
Like,
himself.
The remainder, I know. The remainder of the trip was beautiful. I remember driving over a bridge that led me into the mountains, into Washington State. The nature I saw that drive was breathtaking and incredible, and it allowed me to forget about what had happened as I drove by that truck. Oh my God.
What's it they like to say? Go touch grass. It needs to go back to the nature and stay there.
Yeah,
Man.
With his face mask.
Like he went on a trip that was super uneventful and boring, and he's trying to spin it into this grand tale of racism and being. Oh my God, it's so sad.
Yes. It makes it sound like he was like in Death Race 2000 or something like that.
It's so embarrassing.
You know, that's what
As
it's
a fellow human being, I'm embarrassed.
I know. Oh God.
I'm embarrassed.
So, but he goes on.
No. Wait, there's more.
That's right. But wait, there's more. I think about that drive once in a while. With
Wow, you need more going on in your life, dude. Like
know.
your life has that little events. You think about a fucking drive where nothing happened.
Yes, exactly.
Dude.
I saw this person. It was just a Chinese person, and he passed by and he flipped me the bird. And what did I do? I just flipped him the bird right back. Maybe he didn't like those bales of hay. Maybe he was allergic or something like that. But I haven't the faintest idea. Well, that man was just so ornery and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I went on with my day. That's the truck driver right there, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
And he forgot about it years after. But this guy, I think about that drive once in a while with the discourse of racism and anti-racism, etc. I felt myself on how I felt that time. I think it's a reminder that we all need to be anti-racist. We need to call people out when they make that simple joke. Oh my God.
Dude, grow up.
No, wait, there's more. Because see, it's only 9 of 12. There's still a few more.
That's right. There's still 3 more posts. There's still
What do they call that? What do they call that? When someone releases like a big long diatribe when they're like gonna die or something? His manifesto.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
His manifesto. Right. Boring. The most boring manifesto ever written. I went on a drive and there was a truck driver. And he went on a
That's right, DJ. Wearing a mask in a profile, he must want people to know he likes his mask. Exactly. I love my mask. It's safe for democracy. And I love democracy.
I love the republic.
Damn, I never thought I'd hear about a modern day remake, then read another Mr. 2 Wongs Don't Make It Right.
Wongers. This is the real Wongers from She-Hulk. We have found Wongers.
Oh my God.
Oh, goodness.
What else does this clown have to say?
Okay, well, ironically, so it's going to get good. An article written in Thought Catalog. Oh, this should be good. Confirming that the Thought Catalog confirmed that diversity is indeed code for white genocide. In 2015, Emily Goldstein wrote an article titled, "Yes, Diversity is about getting rid of white people." And that's a good thing. Oh,
that's racist.
Yeah, that's
no
racist.
no shame in that statement, huh?
No,
you're happy.
no,
You're happy with that, Emily. You're happy with that.
Emily's
Being a big old racist, you're good with that.
Yep.
All right.
But she wrote in the article one more thing. One of the more common memes that I've seen white supremacists spread around recently has been diversity is a code word for white genocide. The concept here is that diversity is only promoted in white nations, and that the end goal is to eliminate white people altogether by flooding all white countries with non-white people until there are no white people left. Well, guess what? White supremacists, that's exactly right. Diversity is about getting rid of white people, and that's a good thing. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's actually hate speech.
The ramblings of a fucking lunatic.
I know.
That's like a reverse hip. I'm not going to say, but yeah. That's
White nations.
She's sounding like a white Hitler Martha Stewart.
You said it. But yeah, I agree with you.
And that's
What
a
is
good
a white
thing.
nation? Could you explain me? What is a white nation? Are there any white nations anymore?
No.
Are you sure about that statement? Are you sure about that, John Cena? Are you sure about that?
Iceland, Greenland. Where no other people of any varied melanin want to go. Greenland and Iceland.
Yeah, we want to get rid of white people, and that's
This is total racism.
But I'm totally not a racist.
Why is this okay? This is disgusting, actually.
She concludes the article by writing, "So yes, white supremacists, diversity is indeed white genocide, and white genocide is exactly what the world needs more than anything else."
Wow. Wow.
How are you not in jail for that statement?
Exactly.
Just imagine if anybody said something whatever was
any other race. If they
any other race,
you're done.
Yes. Yep. So if I said, and I'm going to say this on this channel, so you
you get crucified.
Oh yeah. So if I said, yes, diversity is about getting rid of Asian people, and that's a good thing. Racist. Yeah. Okay. If I were to say, yes, diversity is about getting rid of Middle Eastern people, and that's a good thing. Racist. Yes, diversity is about getting rid of Black people, and that's a good thing. Racist. But no, white people are different. No, you can do it to white people. That's okay. That's fine. You can go ahead and do that. Because for some odd reason, and I'd love to see, because Emily Goldstein, okay, because to me, Goldstein sounds kind of Jewish to me. Yeah. I could be mistaken. Oh, but we do have an image of Emily Goldstein. Would anybody like to know what Emily Goldstein looks like?
I looked her up.
Sure.
I looked her up.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well.
Oh boy.
Then.
Oh
boy.
No.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh
man. No. Oh man. Oh no.
Exactly. This is Emily Goldstein.
Show her.
Can you see something wrong with this picture? I could be wrong.
Wait,
but
what?
Flip City, you have your next comic right here to put in your magazine. So I'm going to be controversial and say I like white people. Oh my God, you racist bastard, you!
She's literally condoning a genocide against herself.
Yes, and this is what's so insane.
Wow, man,
that's severe mental damage. They have mental, like there's something
exactly. I don't see how I would go to jail for such statements. Probably lose a livelihood. Yes, because people have lost livelihoods that way.
Nobody really wants genocide.
People have been canceled for much less.
Remember what happened in Rwanda years ago? People don't talk about it as much nowadays. People with color were killing themselves. There was actually a white Canadian that stayed to try to help them. So white people didn't want it. No.
So she, according to the Britannica, okay, Emily Goldstein, they, them, that tells you everything right there. It's a creative producer and media editor for Encyclopedia Britannica. Oh boy, history is about to be rewritten. Where they had oh my God, see, this is where it gets stupid, right? Because of the dumb pronouns. Where they have had the pleasure of working on a plethora of different projects, from educational content to corporate sizzles, TikToks, to ad campaigns, podcasts, and puppets, and so much more. She holds a BA in film and television. Oh, there we go. Film and television. There we go. Media from DePaul University. Outside of work, they enjoy. Oh God, I hate that. They enjoy. I'm just gonna say she. Okay. Well, no. You know what? I'm gonna stick with they because I don't even know if this is male or female in this current friggin' whole diversity bullcrap that's going on. They enjoy writing poetry, doing headstands. Like, I need to know that. Oh, she loves headstands. She must be a great person. And seeing the occasional matinee at the Music Box Theater in Chicago.
No, you know what? Her bio.
Now you know where to find her. Now you know where to find her.
You know, she's
She'll
a
be at the
moron.
Chicago.
If you have a problem with her, she's in Chicago at the matinee.
She's in Chicago. There you go.
Just look for the random person doing headstands all over the place.
Just mental health.
Exactly.
Mental health.
Exactly.
She needs help. Like, yeah.
That's right.
They
Yep,
doxed
the
her.
proponent should be allowed to violate grammatical
it's a
standards.
cry for help.
Exactly. It is. Oh my God. So author Abraham X Kendi makes it clear in his book How to Be an Anti-Racist that it really means to be racist. He wrote, "The defining question is whether discrimination is creating equality or inequity. If discrimination is creating equity, then it is anti-racist. If discriminating is creating inequity, then it is racist." Kendi then elaborates, someone reproducing inequity through permanently assisting an overrepresented racial growth into wealth and power is entirely different than someone challenging that inequity by temporarily assisting the underrepresented racial group into relative wealth and power until equity is reached.
But the problem is, equity will never be reached.
Exactly. It is clear that
enough is never enough.
No, enough is never enough. It's clear that he's endorsing discrimination based on one's skin color. Bingo! And this is exactly what Wong is doing. Precisely.
It's not about equality. It's about dominance.
It's about dominance. Right? Oh my God.
I'm sorry. It doesn't matter your race. If you're good at the job, you should be hired. Yes. But there happens to be, let's go percentile. There's still more white people. That's why the numbers are higher, because there just happen to be that many in the state or anywhere else. That's just the way numbers. It's not that people of color don't get these jobs. There's lots of high.
There is. But you know what, Wong? You know what, James Wong? You must really hate Mario Kart then, because it must trigger a response in you.
And he must hate playing Mario at all. He's like, white person. Oh.
Mario's staring at me.
It's the truck. The truck.
That mustache, Mario. Oh, that mustache.
He's got PTSD from the truck.
Farmer. I know, right? Mario reminds me of the farmer in the pickup truck.
His bouncing is too white for me. What? No.
Oh my God. And that character in the background reminds me of that guy who had the Subway sandwich. Because he looks like dough. Bread dough. God. You can't make this crap up. Like,
imagine like a therapy session and he's like talking to a therapist like that, and they're just like sitting there like, wow.
Oh my God. It's so dumb. It's so
much for
dumb.
real problem.
It's beyond moronic. It's just stupidity.
It is. So you know what, guys?
Imagine trying to write a script for a TV show where you wanted to write about somebody with a mental disorder, and you're having a hard time with dialogue.
That's it right there.
Exactly.
Just follow this guy's line.
That's right.
Simple Jack.
Yep. Somebody should make I know, right?
Actually, that's a good movie idea. There you go, guys. Let's back it. Everyone want to fund it. We'll have one guy that's a random, scared of everything, and he goes across the country and experiences nothing, but he thinks it's everything. You can do a good comedy.
Nothing but abject fear.
Exactly. That's right. And so Flip City Magazine,
the American Society of Magical N-words, I think.
Yeah.
And it turns out he was on one large mushroom the entire time. So
that's right. Yeah, exactly.
Fear and loathing and racist America.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
The white people like Johnny Depp with the bats. The white people, they're out there. They're everywhere. Damn it.
I can't stop here. It's white people country.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. This is white people.
I need to go back to the hood where I feel safe in Chicago. Oh my God. But yeah, so don't be surprised, guys. If if you are Nintendo fans of any sort, don't be surprised if later on with certain Nintendo games, if they happen to be going south anytime soon, because why not? It's happening to other video games.
I'm surprised Japan isn't fighting back because they're a little bit more, I'm surprised the Japanese ones would allow the studios would allow this.
That white scarecrow in the white field is coming after me. Oh my God. I know, right? Oh my God. Oh, geez. Yeah, and Ronnie G, I have an issue with Nat Geo from the 80s that says we would have 12 billion people on Earth by now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're believe the science. Remember that.
Right.
Yep. Just like Coke and Pepsi can help your balls become bigger. So just like that. And just to insert also on top of that, and no, I'm not making that comment sexual in any way, shape, or form. Remember, if you're new here and if you're on this channel, subscribe to the channel for all of you guys that are on the Rumble and on the YouTube. And you guys watching on X, and I know there's 40 of you guys watching on X right now. If you want to come on over to either the Rumble channel or the YouTube channel, there is a link in the description that you guys can partake in with Flip City Magazine, because we have Flip City Magazine right here in the chat right now. And if you go ahead and take a look, there is a link so you can get a magazine from these guys. And if you use the coupon code CRC, you get 10% off of that subscription as well. And join in the goodiness, what these guys provide, because if it wasn't probably for news articles like this, they probably wouldn't have stuff to write up to make you guys laugh. And that's just the way I see it, yeah, so go ahead. If you go to their website, also Flip City Magazine, they also give you the chance to peruse with a free issue. And if you like what you see, because most guys just read this over and over and over again, then go ahead and get yourself a subscription to Flip City Magazine and enjoy what they have. And also, it comes with a patented Flip City Magazine foil hat, because you got to have that foil hat on top of that too. So, and also on top of that, my buddy Al Nickerson, he also has his second issue out right now. So I got to remember to take that coming the summer thing off because it's out now. And if you want, go ahead and get your copy of Sword of Eden, book 1 and 2, which is out right now. And also he has a limited edition Trump 2024 cover that's also out, limited to 100 copies, I believe it is, for the special edition cover. And the first 100 people get theirs signed and numbered by Al Nickerson himself too, as well. So if you want, check out those comics, check out the magazine. And yes, that's right, it's me, Flip City Magazine. It's you, Flip City. And check out those guys, and you will be gratefully grateful if you did. So
okay, I gotta say one thing. I have to say one thing. After that article, my bones are going. It's Pride Month, and whatever. Well, you know what I'm proud of, and I love all races, as long as you're a good person.
Yeah.
But I'm proud to be a honky.
There you go. I love me being a cracker.
I'm a cracker. I'm a honky.
That's right.
Ass honky.
That's right. That's why my cheese is Cracker Barrel cheese. Oh yeah. So wow, yeah. gonna be hard to top that one, but
that was
that
amazing.
Was a doozy there.
That was a doozy.
That was a doozy. Exactly. Which brings us to the next article. How much better or worse can this get?
I'm ready for it.
It could only go up from here.
Yeah.
Here, you think so, huh?
No, I don't.
Unless you're about to talk about Star Wars Acolyte.
I'm actually going to torture myself and watch episode 4 tonight. But I'm done. After that, I said if it's as bad as it is, I'm done. That'll be the last one.
Oh, I'm definitely watching.
Here we go.
I'm going to talk about it. You guys talking.
Yeah.
Well, everybody remembers the marvelous show that was Picard season 3, probably. Exactly.
Also called Pucard.
That's right. Well, it gets better because Hollywood's not done with remaking movies that were good. And I'm sorry, guys.
Wait, there's
barely. But wait, that's right. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Yep. Now, Enemy Mine was a good mid '80s sci-fi movie, right? I mean, it
was good. I think I've ever.
It was
seen
good.
It.
Yep.
Yeah.
I met the author years ago, back in the 90s in St. John, and Barry Longyear, and great author, lives in Maine, actually. I don't know if he's still alive, but you know, he gave me lots of tips on writing, and his book got made into a movie, Enemy Mine. And if you guys are familiar with the movie, you know, with Louis Gossett Jr. and Dennis Quaid, it's a great movie, and it's still, I would say, still even stands up to today. But that's not good enough for Hollywood, because apparently they're going to be doing a remake with Terry Matalas from Star Trek Picard, who's going to be doing it.
He did remake 12 Monkeys, and people liked it, so I don't know.
I got bored. You mean that 12 Monkeys TV show?
Yeah, I heard some people liked it. You didn't like it?
I felt myself getting kind of bored halfway through it, but
yeah, I never watched it. But I just heard about it.
Okay,
I've seen the movie, but yeah.
Well,
I don't think I've ever seen this movie, Enemy Mine. I've definitely heard about it before, but I don't think I've ever.
Watched it. It's another wonderful '80s product. It's of its time.
I do like the practical
Dennis
effects on
Quaid.
that alien. That alien looks pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, big time. Well, apparently, Louis Gossett Jr. is the alien, right? And he said he hated wearing those contact lenses because they kept on burning his eyes. So, but man, he played a really good part playing that alien. I mean, it's an awesome movie.
Back and watch this now.
Oh yeah, but apparently, yeah, they're going to be remaking this, and basically, it's about two soldiers on opposing sides. You know, obviously in the future, and Earth is fighting these aliens called what was it? The Drax. Was it the Drax? I'm pretty sure it's called the Drax.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And these two soldiers, you know, fighting in a space battle, end up crash landing on a planet, and you know, nobody's coming to rescue them, so they have to basically get along in order to survive, and they become friends, right? Yeah,
like an episode of Star Trek Next Generation where what's his name, and the one alien, I think it's freaking
the one that talks in metaphors.
That wears the visor.
Was.
The guy that wears the visor, Geordie LaForge. And
yeah,
and he like befriends like the alien, and they're both stuck on the planet, and they kind of have to work together against the environment and stuff, and harsh world. Interesting.
Yeah, similar to that, but the movie, this particular movie takes a pretty interesting turn.
And and I remember that one episode in Star Trek Next Generation where Picard, and they have to basically fight this monster, but they don't understand each other. And the alien talks in weird metaphors of some sort. And it's a big throwback. It's a huge throwback, basically a copycat of Enemy Mine, because this movie actually came out first. So and that's where they take their cues. So at least that's how I see it. So
yeah, like a tasteful homage, you know, like
Oh yeah, exactly. Jerry Earthman, your Mickey Mouse is one big stupid dope. Yeah, how prophetic, exactly. He got it right. He did get it right, man. I swear to God, these people could just see in the future. But it's a really good movie. So Terry Matalas, the showrunner behind Star Trek Picard, Epic Season 3, is developing a remake of the cult classic sci-fi movie from the 80s, Enemy Mine. Okay. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's a fantastic film. The details include that Matalas is writing an update to the 1985 movie Enemy Mine for Disney's 20th Century Studios. God almighty, I forgot that was made by Fox. With no director or producers attached as of yet, Matalas confirmed the news on X. So, and though the movie didn't do that well at the box office, probably thanks to viewers on HBO at the time, where I first watched it when I was a kid, the flick has become a massive cult classic favorite. And it is.
It's fun. Yeah, it's a fun film.
Oh yeah.
Who would you like to direct the remake? Who would you pick?
I wouldn't want there to be a remake in the first place.
Okay, but like since there is, I got you. But since there is going to be one, who would your ideal pick?
I just wouldn't want Disney involved. That's the only thing that scares me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But if I had to pick, oh man, that's a good question.
Taika Waititi. We got
oh man,
to ruin. Hey Taika, you want to ruin something? You haven't ruined something in a minute.
I almost said Filoni myself, thinking, oh, let's keep it in house with keep it in Disney's house and have them borrow a Star Wars director.
Oh yeah.
No, if you're going to keep it in house, Favreau is a guy that I would trust actually.
Notice they're using Favreau less and less.
Yeah, because they don't like him because he wants to do his own thing. It's like,
If I had to pick, probably Steven Spielberg.
Oh, if he
in his heyday.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would do the movie justice.
Yeah.
If I had to pick anyone.
Yeah. Well, honestly, him in his heyday, he would look at this concept and think, this movie doesn't need to be remade. I'm walking away from it.
Or James Cameron.
See,
if we could ever get him off the water world.
No, he's
exactly.
Those blue aliens, man.
The two names you mentioned, though, he wouldn't let neither of those guys would let Disney dictate what they do. Because Disney that's why they hire these young writers and producers up, because they can dictate, okay, you got to put this in it, you got to put that in it. But names like those, no, they'd be like, screw you, this is our film.
Yeah, or even Christopher Nolan. There's like a group of directors that you don't tell how to do their job.
Exactly.
Let's see. Vince says, how about Edgar Wright?
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I still want him to make Barbarella with Sydney Sweeney. I hope that really happens. But he would be a good pick.
I'm not against that. I'm not going to say.
The remake of Flight of the Phoenix with Dennis Quaid is a guilty pleasure. Yeah, it is. I love Flight of the Phoenix. It was an awesome movie.
Who would you want as the Dennis Quaid character? Henry Cavill, like pretty much any manly part. He pretty much fits the bill for any manly role.
Yeah,
like all we have.
Yeah,
that's all we have.
Oh my god, that's all. Please,
kind of sad, really.
It is kind of. With your only go-to guy is like the biggest geek and the biggest nerd. It's like please,
he would want to keep
this movie.
He's a guy that would keep it loyal too. So
yeah.
He would watch the movie and try to like be, like Dennis Quaid's performance, and he would actually respect it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Carl Urban. Vince just threw out another alternative.
Okay.
Carl Urban.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Carl Urban.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I'd be okay with Carl Urban. Yep. 100%.
Both of them are relatively geeky, and they would watch the original film and understand the underlying pretext of it.
Yep, that's true. DJ Ronnie G, I like Star Trek Voyager episode based on Flight of the Phoenix. It is a pretty good episode. I'm trying to remember which one it was called though. I can't remember because my knowledge of Star Trek Voyager is slightly limited. Okay, who would you pick as the alien though?
I don't know, because they're just gonna mocap him and CGI him. He's not even gonna be practical.
Oh god,
they're gonna go super lazy with it. But Man, Bill Nighy, because he was amazing as Davy Jones in the mocap. He's probably getting up there in years now, though. He's probably not the surprise.
Well, let's see, because you had Louis Gossett Jr. That played the alien.
Chris Tucker.
Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill as the alien. Oh, there's a good pick. Andy Serkis.
Oh,
the alien.
No, hell yeah. I like that. He's like the legend of mocap, that guy. He's like the best mocap we got.
One of my favorite voices would be Keith David. I think Keith David can do a good job there.
Oh,
That's
hell
a
yeah.
good idea.
Oh,
that's the Arbiter from Halo, and then
Yeah.
No, yeah, he would be really good. His voice is really stand out.
Yeah.
Stands out.
I would want Bill Cosby. No.
Yeah.
First, you gotta take my egg, right? Then you just gotta like tear open because they're about to give birth. Just reach in there.
Just don't accept any drinks from him on set. So.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Idris Elba. Maybe Denzel Washington. No, maybe not.
I don't know if he'd do a voice. I don't think.
No.
You know who?
They would
you know
look
who
at
needs
this
work?
movie.
The Marshall Ali guy. He's not doing Blade.
Oh, that's
Put him
right.
in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Disney has his number. Still call him back up.
Exactly. Yeah. If he's not going to be doing Blade, then you might as well put him in there. Yeah. Precisely it, right? Yeah. I'd be okay.
Yeah, he would be good. I like him as an actor.
How about Andy Serkis for the alien, like for the movement, and then you have one of those like real actors to do the voiceover, like ADR. So you have like Serkis to do all the moving stuff. Then you have one of those deep voiced actors to do the actual voice.
Yeah, like James Earl
Andy
Jones.
Serkis has a good voice. Yeah, but yeah, something like that.
I'll be okay with that. But yeah, the film stars, obviously, if you guys remember, Dennis Quaid as the human soldier with Louis Gossett Jr. as a reptilian soldier who are at war with one another. They crash land on a planet and are forced to work together to survive. So the kicker is that the reptilian species reproduces through self-fertilization, and Louis Gossett Jr.'s character dies in childbirth. And Quaid's character raises the child and promises to return the child to its home planet. Yeah. And that was a big twist in the
from
movie.
Dragon Ball.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like the egg. Yeah, that's weird. Interesting.
And the thing is, on the planet as well, there are human slave traders on the planet as well. And Dennis Quaid's character ends up in a really bad fight with them, and the alien kid basically gets captured, right? And these guys dispose of, because they think Dennis Quaid is dead at the time, they basically dispose of his body, and the Air Force or the Space Force, whatever it is, basically find his body and bring it back, right? And they think he's dead, but he wakes up. And he wants to go back to the planet to save what was the kid's name? Zamis, which is the kid's name, right? And he goes back and he saves them all, and then brings the frees all the slaves of this reptilian alien race and brings them all back home, which basically ends up ending the war.
Yeah.
So at least in the movie, the book goes further.
The kid will be like multi-gendered or whatever. I bet the child will be like not a set gender.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Disney will lap this up because it's asexual.
Totally off topic, just quickly.
Yeah.
This poster, do you ever remember going to Blockbuster and seeing these covers? Doesn't it just reminisce?
It reminds me, like Demolition Man had the same type of poster where Stallone and Wesley are looking at each other. And
makes me miss Blockbuster all of a sudden.
Face Off.
It does, right? Vince Womack, we're all racists now. Since we're only looking at black actors for the role of Jerry. Oh, yeah, that must be it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slave traders. They just use the Dracs as slaves to mine some mineral. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Yeah. So it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, but it's a great movie. It's a really great sci-fi movie. So But following Star Trek 3 or Star Trek 3, Picard season 3, well, it was hoped that Terry Matalas would develop a new spin-off series. Paramount's lost. Yay. That hasn't happened, and Marvel's Kevin Feige has since tapped Matalas for Disney Plus Vision series. Oh my God. Yay. Matalas was also behind 12 Monkeys, Nikita, and the Terra Nova TV series. Now, here's the weird thing. The Terra Nova TV series that was on Fox like years ago, that wasn't too bad, and I wish that actually went further. So
yeah, I kind of remember that. They had what?
Yeah. Going back in time,
the actor who played Kurgan, was it Clancy Brown? Yeah.
Yeah. Which is pretty good. So
I love Clancy Brown. That guy is epic.
He is.
Starship Troopers. Put your hand back on that wall. The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand. So good.
Yeah. Blast his hand off. Damn. It was such a good line, man. I love that. But yeah, I mean, there's a few things like in the past that Terra Matalas has done, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, I did like Terra Nova. And okay, sure. 12 Monkeys might be good. I haven't seen it. But if Disney is involved in this, yeah, because Disney now has the entire catalog. Exactly. That Disney has the entire Fox movie catalog. I don't want this remade. There's no way.
But that's what we're getting, because they're creatively bankrupt. So they're looking for new IPs to mine.
Yeah.
And Robert Zemeckis is still alive, so they can't do Back to the Future yet. They're waiting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They're waiting. They're waiting, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because he said over my dead body, so they're just like waiting.
Do it. Counting the days.
It'll be Back to the Future, and after they're done messing that up, they'll go to the original trilogy of Star Wars and completely change that to get rid of the problematic story elements in the original Star Wars.
Let's not even go into that. Annie is no longer a Skywalker, but I'm not even going to go there.
Right.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And no, you're right, Cycle Man. Yeah, back then movies had the best taglines on posters. They did.
Oh, they were awesome. Yeah.
How is he not a Skywalker, though? He got the name from his mother, Shmi Skywalker. Like, what? That was his mother. She birthed him, so that's his birth name.
I don't get it.
People are saying he's not a Skywalker. I don't understand how that happened.
Yeah, I know they are now. It's like,
but I haven't seen a single one of these shows. Today they'll add lovers because they want to be. Oh God!
Oh God! They'll fall in love.
Oh yeah!
Oh God!
And they'll have the baby together.
Oh yeah! Exactly.
We have humans.
My species can change its, like an Asari from Mass Effect. My species can change its genitalia to match whatever species I'm trying to reproduce with. I can be whatever you want me to be.
Ew.
God, please no.
I mean,
I
wouldn't put it past them.
Yep.
Yeah. Alien lovers from afar.
Now I bet you're even more scared of that movie.
Yep.
God. Thank you.
Yeah. I just won't waste my time on it if it happens.
Oh yeah. No, true. But back in the games, apparently I'm guessing some people have kind of heard that there was supposed to be a Wonder Woman game coming out.
Yes.
Well, apparently that's been canceled. So yeah.
That could kind of be fun, like using the lasso to like get people to tell you truth and like jumping around.
I'm looking forward to this. I don't know if it's the same people that are doing the Logan one. I'm not sure, but I was going to be pumped on it though.
But apparently the plot, the concept art, has been leaked, and it was first, apparently back in 2021 is when it was first announced, and apparently now it's troubled, which is kind of a disappointment. But maybe it's a good thing.
I like their character model on Wonder Woman, though. She looks pretty good.
I know why, though. Maybe she's too attractive. You can't make attractive women. I mean, just look at the Fable.
That's right.
It seems like attractive women are bad now in video games.
Yep. It's pretty much it, probably. So, apparently, Following the claims that the game is in trouble, likely no coincidence, the plot and the concept art has leaked. And maybe I can bring this up or something like that. But I mean, I, for one, I always like concept art, because it gives you a little bit of an inkling of hopefully how it should look.
Yeah, and some of them are gorgeous, like absolutely gorgeous pictures that people draw up. Yeah,
big time. Maybe I can bring this concept art.
Yeah, because I want to see the one where she's fighting like a lion or something, like a big ass tiger.
Yeah. Let me see if I can share it here. Some of that concept art. There we go. I don't know if I can make it any bigger than that, but yeah, it looks like some sort of tiger beast of some sort.
Looks impressive, but this kind of reminds me of other game projects where they release awesome concept art, but when it actually gets released, it's quite a ways away from what the concept. So it's disappointing.
Man, I'm still sad to this day that they canceled Star Wars 1313, the Boba Fett game, dude. And the Coruscant Underworld. That first gameplay trailer they released was so awesome, and then the game just died. And it's so disappointing.
It's too good. You can't have good stuff,
right?
Oh. Hey, Wendy. Hello, everyone. We're busy preparing for the tropical cyclone storms in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh man. Well, I hope you guys are going to be safe. Jeez.
Yeah.
We'll see. Weather is crazy this time of year.
Oh wow. I had no idea. Vince Womack, yeah, that Lazo was BS. Not one old man told her boobs look great.
Right? They're compelled to tell you the truth. I don't care. Someone is gonna say something sexual because they have to. You literally have them up against it. Like they can't not lie. Yeah.
Exactly. And hey, Andy Driven Jill, nice to see you here. Awesome that you're here, man. And yes, you're right. Flip City, you guys. It's Flip City Magazine. If you guys could smash that like button on top of that, I would be most grateful for that. If you can do that, and again, if you're new here, just like and subscribe and share the channel around. So it'd be awesome if you do.
The cool thing about this Wonder Woman game I was looking forward to is made by the same people who made Shadow of Mordor, Middle of Earth. And then when you defeat certain enemies, they don't die. They'll actually go stronger and come back later.
The Nemesis.
And the Nemesis one.
Yeah.
Then they were talking of maybe bringing that in here. I thought that would have been cool. So I was really looking forward to this. But
you know that there's a canceled Batman game, and it was like tied to the Christopher Nolan movies, and
that's what I heard.
It was going to have the Nemesis system too, like so you'd fight the bad guy villains, and then they'd come back and they'd remember your fight and talk shit and talk about it and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I was like, damn it,
that would have
been awesome.
Oh, Wendy, we're expecting 4 to 6 inches of rain starting tonight. Oh boy,
wow!
Be safe, Wendy, and everybody there.
Yeah. Get a boat, just in case. You never know.
Yeah.
So the letter from Warner Brothers and Monolith says, you are Wonder Woman in this single player action adventure game developed by Monolith Productions. The powerful sorceress Circe has invaded your island homeland of Themyscira, leading an army of cyclopses, gorgons, and other monsters. So it's up to you as champion of the Amazons to return home and fight their treachery. Use your godlike strength to deal shattering blows and tear through enemies in an epic battle to protect your birthplace from the invaders. Engage in a fast, free-flowing combat with devastating combos and wield powerful weapons gifted by the gods, including the iconic Lasso of Truth. As this original Wonder Woman story unfolds, you must also repair your relationship with your mother, Queen Hippolyta, whatever. I am terrible at ancient Greek names, and your fellow Amazons. Yeah, what he said. So, and your fellow Amazons who feel betrayed by your decision to leave Themyscira years ago. See, I can say Themyscira, but I can't say Queen Hippo. Yeah.
Themyscira, yeah.
Whatever.
Like think about like mascara. The
mascara. Okay. Well, see that makes it okay. Fine, I'm going to remember it that way then. Yeah. Because I just
little trick.
Yeah, okay.
For you.
Over the course of the game, you'll encounter iconic DC characters as well as a unique cast of allies and enemies. Through the power of the Nemesis system, they will remember your choices, actions,
See,
and
they were going
react
to do it.
according to your own beliefs. Yeah, fly
More
across the
games
open
have
world
that.
of Themyscira. There we go.
There
Yes,
you
I
go.
did it now. As you explore the home of the Amazons and discover mythical inhabitants from Greek mythology and fight back against the invaders, blah, 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 blah.
So what it sounds like was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but with Wonder Woman instead of the granddaughter of Leonidas.
Pretty
which
much.
I would be super down for, because you pretty much have superpowers in that game. You could like jump from any height and superhero landing and
exactly.
Yeah.
Head spear. That would be fun. Man.
Vince wants to know, was the game canceled because they didn't know what a woman is?
Well, I'm reading
probably.
now. I'm still reading the cancellation isn't 100% though, so it's not 100% as of yet. So there's still a slight hope.
Someone revive this game. I will play it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And Lord Thought, hail to my fellow Amazons. There you go. So Egypt says hello. And the Amazons were very angry. Were angry the World War wanted to go with the white man. Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, remember when she left
that Wonder Woman.
Is Steve Trevor going to be in there, and she's going to be simping for him? Him
oh yeah, that's probably it. Yeah. But in this game, because it's Warner Brothers, and we know how good the Justice League game was, they'll probably make him black.
I just think, this
gay.
game would be so cool. Like, you have the whole world map, and then like you're in your invisible jet flying on top, and like she could just like jump out and like fly down and land, or like lasso trees and swing from trees.
Exactly.
You know, like there's so many cool things you can do with that.
Like I said, Warner Brother aspect, but the Monolith, that's the one, the other company they're working with. I like them. They're again the ones that did the Immortal one.
So the Wonder Woman video game that was first announced back in 2021 might never see the light of day. So in January, Warner Brothers execs said the game is still getting released. Now it is claimed that the Wonder Woman game is troubled. So it's worth a mention. Is the news follows the recent failure of the Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, and while it may not be related, also follows Gal Gadot being done as Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 1984 also being a massive bomb. Gee, I can't imagine why.
Yeah, that movie was garbage.
Oh, it was total garbage. Similar to the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, the Wonder Woman game also has people with questionable political agendas involved. Gee,
problematic.
Yeah.
Well, there was also a question of they didn't want to go Justice League live service thing either, the Suicide Squad. So because that live service that bombed, but make it a solo game, it'll be awesome.
They're gonna shut down Rocksteady. Holy shit!
Yeah. So I guess Vince is right. They did know what a woman was.
Oh, that's such bad news for gaming, dude.
Yeah.
They made some of the best Batman games in history, in my opinion.
Best Batman games ever, man.
Yeah,
and now they're on their way out because of the fucking Suicide Squad. And Gotham Knights was pretty bad.
God.
And then that last sentence, David
writer,
Zaslav doesn't want another $200 million bomb on his hand. That says quite a bit right there.
It does. A senior writer of the Wonder Woman game is said to have been boycotting Warner Brothers' Hogwarts game, which performed huge both financially for Warner Brothers and with the fans.
That game was
controversy helped that game, actually. It sold record amounts of games.
Big time.
Yeah.
That game is so awesome. It's a lot of fun.
If you play this, you're transphobic.
No, you're not. But yeah, I know.
There's a trans character in it.
Yeah.
She's a bartender, and like she talks to them. And
I'm sorry, J.K. Rowling isn't transphobic, but people.
No, she's all she's said was simply respect women.
Yes. Yep. Exactly.
That's all she said. Nothing controversial about that. But all of a sudden, it's problematic. She gets canceled by the fan. Yeah.
I love this image. That is a cool looking image.
It is. I just think of that music they play every time in Justice League.
Yeah, it's so iconic. That music, there's something about it. It's just amazing.
Wonder Woman's coming and just you're like, man, she's gonna kick some ass.
I know. I love that she had her own theme music. Like,
yeah.
When that music plays, it's like we're going.
The first film was amazing. I'm sorry. Yes, the second one was garbage, but the first one.
Oh no, I really like the first Wonder Woman movie. It was great.
Oh, I do too. I love it.
There's so many problems with 84 with what she does with Steve Trevor and that guy's body. She basically.
I know, right?
The second one. I heard about how bad the second one was, and I thought I'll just spend my time on something else.
Yeah, the first one brilliant, second one garbage.
Yeah, the first,
hey Tina.
Hello. Yeah, the first
nice to see
Wonder
you.
Woman was one of the few decent movies DC's put out. For me, it was Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and then Shazam.
Yeah,
I like the Shazam.
Yeah, the first Shazam was pretty good.
Those were pretty good. I didn't.
And you're right,
particularly
Vince.
care
Yeah.
for anything else.
Wonder how that could be when they keep pandering to the people with no money and no jobs.
Yeah.
Right?
Pander to the blue-haired cults. Yay.
And you're right. Yeah, the best part of 1984 was Linda Carter cameo.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that was
100%.
cool. I was like, oh, she's gonna be in the next film. Sadly, there never was one. But anyway.
Yep, that's right. I like Captain Marvel. I mean, Shazam.
Yeah.
I liked it too. That was probably the only two DC movies that I really, really liked. The first Wonder Woman movie and Shazam.
I'm one of the few that didn't mind Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman. I liked it.
I like Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel for the Dragon Ball Z level fights and the sheer carnage and collateral damage and
taking
the fact
everything out.
Superman
This
doesn't really
wasn't
save Metropolis.
Superman.
He doesn't save Metropolis. That shit's trouble.
And Perry White. Don't forget about Perry White.
Oh no.
I love the Justice League. I'm sorry. I liked it. Yes, I'll sit 4 hours and watch it. It's just,
Oh man.
Dark
So
Side. We need more Dark Side.
So as nothing has been said about the Wonder Woman game as of late, apparently there's been talks that the game might appear at the recent Summer Game Fest 2024. However, the Summer Game Fest came and went, and that never happened. So prior to the Summer Game Fest, Greg Miller, the former EIC of IGN, who now runs Kind of Funny Gamecast, said a source filled him in on the Wonder Woman game is troubled. He said he is actually told the info sometime within the last year. And Miller even said he doubted the game would be coming to the Summer Game Fest. So he said, you want an exclusive? In the past year, I've talked to an insider who was like, this game is troubled, he said, adding, so I don't hold out hope that it's in a place to show something. I think it's not where they want it to be. I don't think it's ready for prime time. What the F is WB doing? Warner Brothers doing? What do they want to do? What are they trying to do with these games? I could easily see it. You close the studio, you cancel the product. When he questioned about Monolith, the developer behind the game, which is a shame. So it's something to think about. We might not get it. I don't know. Not that I would probably play it. I don't know. Maybe I would play it.
I definitely
would.
Yeah.
Like day one, I'm buying that and swinging around.
This one and Logan, though, the Wolverine one, I want that too.
Oh man, yeah. Insomniac. I like the Spider-Man game, so I think they're going to make a good Wolverine game.
Yeah.
That Wolverine game that came out that was tied to Origins is still one of the best, like Marvel games. Like,
big time.
That game is awesome. Oh yeah, dude. Like they add so much more to the movie, and like it almost makes the movie a little bit better. But that game there's a lot of blood in that game, and like they show like Wolverine's healing factor looks really cool, and it's really violent. Like I was shocked at like how he tears people apart with his claws. I thought they were going to try to tone him down, but
oh, there we go, Vince. Yeah, we need Adamantium Rage 2. I think so. It was pretty cool. So,
but I hope this still happens. Like I said, the gaming industry is at a weird pinnacle right now where live service games, people are getting ticked off about them. And there's a few that last, Destiny and a few others, but a lot of them bomb nowadays. Nobody wants live service. You got to pay extra money and this and that. It's hard to keep somebody to play the same game every day of every moment. No, people don't want. They want single player games, and that's what this is going to be. So Like Rocksteady, I'm sorry if you close them down, you just lost one of the better franchises of the Batman series ever. It's like,
wow.
Yeah, true. But seeing how we're at the 2-hour mark pretty much here, I want to thank everybody that came over right now. It's amazing how fast 2 hours blows right by. Damn. Jeez. It just goes by like a flat, to use that kind of
fastest
thing.
2 hours of the week.
I know, right? So
we
there
spent
you
so
go.
much time in Wong's world.
It's a good
yeah.
one.
We were talking about stupid Wong and his stupid trucks and bales of hay, and everything's racist. God, he just hates white America.
He's the dumbest person on earth. I swear.
Yep.
He's not.
So, Appion, you got anything you want to plug, dude?
Sure. After the show in about an hour, gonna watch more Trailer Park Boys with Padawannabe. Try to do another season with them. Thursday, we're gonna watch House of the Dragon season 2, episode 1. I already watched it, but I'm gonna show him that episode. I'm liking it. First season was good. I'm liking the second season so far. And
Nice.
What else? Two Guys Talking. I'm trying to release a Pirates of the Caribbean episode where we talk about the Curse of the Black Pearl.
Ooh.
But YouTube and Disney keeps blocking my attempts, and it's like I'm on like attempt number 11. And
wow.
Yeah, like every time they'll tell me another 30 seconds is problematic, so I fix that, and then it tells me. Usually, like it'll tell you all the problems, and you can go through and fix it. But
right,
they're kind of messing with me, and they're just telling me one problem at a time, and it's frustrating. But
it is.
Some
might be
copyrights
time for Rumble.
It really is.
Oh yeah,
and,
totally.
yeah.
100%.
But, yeah, thanks for having me on.
All right. No, all good. Tom.
Yo.
What do you got on the docket, sir?
Still trying to figure some technical stuff out. I tried to go live, but I don't have a StreamYard yet, so I tried to do it OBS and multiple places, but I'm still figuring out technicalities. So I am not able to do that yet with Jessica, my AI. I wanted to see if I can get her in on live. I think that would have been cool, something new, something fresh, but I haven't figured it out yet for technical reasons, but I'm still working on it. So besides that, I'm sitting in front of a screen every day, going through thousands. It's funny when you're a photographer and you realize you have thousands of photos you haven't posted in a while. Like, I got too much photography, so I'm organizing everything, get everything set. It's taken about 2 weeks now, 13-hour days, and some days so much.
All the editing. The editing.
Oh my gosh, so much. But
have you been keeping up with have you been keeping up with all the Adobe news?
I don't know what's going on with Adobe now.
They are self-destructing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. It should be a program that you don't have to pay monthly for. I thought that was the dumbest thing they ever did.
Well, that and then it's like all your work belongs to them now.
Yes,
all your
that
photos
was dumb. It's
are
like,
ours,
nope.
and we'll use it to train our AI, and it's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. Everything belongs to them.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's why I hate that Creative Cloud as soon as it pops up. As soon as you're using Photoshop or Premiere or whatever, I just there's no way to get it off your computer. I don't want it on the computer whatsoever. You can't function unless you let it work.
Well, that's why you as a graphic designer, did you ever use CS5? I enjoyed CS5.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I technically still use it, so I don't use that new stuff. It's like, no, I still get the old stuff. An old Lightroom 5, Lightroom 5 is one I use, so I try to use the stuff that's previous.
There you go.
And stuff.
Nice. Pop Culture Republic.
Oh, yes. After a rough couple of weeks, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I was going to do a Monday live stream on Star Wars Acolyte news, but man, after so many articles, I became my Archie Bunker icon here and just ran out of steam. But I'm probably going to do that this Wednesday evening. So yeah, some kind of live stream talking about Acolyte and the fallout from that terrible show.
You're so brave.
Woof.
But you haven't watched any of it, though.
No, I'm just looking at the articles of everybody else who's watched it and said, this is a terrible show. I'm not going to waste any of my valuable time. No, time is precious.
Exactly.
You don't waste it.
No, you don't.
Oh, speaking of Pop, I remember you said you watched Silo 2. They're working on season 2. It's already been filmed and it'll be out next year. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
hopefully, either later this year or early next.
Yeah, they are finished filming.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, guys, just in case if there are any designers out there, whether you're on Rumble or on X or here on YouTube, you do have other options if you want to get out of Adobe altogether. Okay.
Yeah,
so I've had this for a couple of years here. So if you want to use, something that's like Photoshop, use GIMP. If you use Illustrator, try Inkspace. If you got After Effects, try Natron. If you're doing video editing, like Premiere Pro, then try DaVinci Resolve. Or what I've used for years is Audacity instead of Audition. I've never really used Audition, but I do love using Odyssey.
Yeah, Audacity is great.
Audacity, yeah, I've used
Audacity.
that.
I've used it for years. I've used that
yeah.
I'll tell you a little secret too.
Hit Film Express. Hit Film Express.
Oh, there's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've used that one quite a bit for my early videos, and then there's Capture One.
I've heard of, yeah.
That's like another industry standard program.
Well, one of the things I've learned being in filming and taking classes, Premiere Pro is great for the indies, but DaVinci is actually what Hollywood uses.
Yeah,
that's one of the top ones they use in Hollywood. You can get the paid version or the free version, which is pretty much almost as good enough if you're doing indie films and stuff. So yeah, DaVinci's widely used in Hollywood. So I got to learn to use it. I got it on my computer. I use a cheaper version of something else, but I wanted to learn DaVinci.
Yeah, having dumped Windows for Linux as an OS, I'm having to look for stuff that will run natively under Linux.
Yeah. Smarter move though, but yeah, I still Windows, but yeah. Linux
I just got tired of the shenanigans Windows was doing as well, because Windows 10, Windows 11, the owner of Windows. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I forget to mention later on, we're going to be on, Tom and I, we're going to be on Manorama. So also, if you want to check out what's going on Manorama, he's doing a little bit of a special episode tonight about venting, about how guys can vent, because a lot of guys are going through a lot of stress in this day and age, and tonight's going to be like Long, who needs a vent on social media for like 12 posts at a time, going on about a truck carrying hay.
He needs his own little safe space.
Good old Wongers.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Well,
so if you want to go ahead,
I told him I'm going to. Steve's like, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'm like, oh yeah.
So if you want to go ahead, check out Rancor Steve either on his Rumble channel or on the YouTube's basically under the same name, and check out Manorama as well. So he's got some stuff going on, and just a bunch of guys talking about a bunch of topics. And
like this on the weekend he had the first one I went in a while, the Lego one. It was me, and then Tony dropped in too. Stark of Iron, he was there, so it was a fun show. So
there we go.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight.
But that's the show for today. Stay tuned for other videos and stuff like that. I gotta get back to memberships, member streaming again as well. So I've been a little lax in that. So I think I know what I'm going to be doing. And check out these guys too on their channels, and
this guy that's talking, check him out too, and like and subscribe and share his channel.
Oh, I suppose so. And then we'll be back on Friday for the end of the week hilarity that goes on that channel, or this channel actually, and we'll have some fun at the end of the week. So to everybody out there, thank you very much for stopping on by and giving your support. It really means a lot. And this is how we end the show.
Be excellent to each other, and party on!